from Madrid, Spain, from UTAD, the University of Technology, Arts and Design. Before starting, I just would like to highlight how technology has been a key factor in overcoming the challenges presented by the coronavirus crisis. Like, for example, how we are all adapting now through this online fair, or how every university is offering their classes online. So everything has been possible thanks to technology, services, and products that have changed our lives. And it has been done just a few years ago. Because if you think about how we used to call a taxi in 2008, and how just 1 year later we started to have this kind of solutions like Uber or Cabify or any other thing, you know. And then how we used to watch TV, and now we are used to watch TV or content anywhere, anytime, and as we want. Or how we already have some autonomous cars in 2016. So it has changed our lives so big, you know. And who creates this content and technology? Who are the people that create these kind of things and these kind of solutions? Well, this is what we call the STEAM profiles, and these are the mix of engineers, artists, designers, and mathematics, you know. So so taking into account this context where technology is changing so fast is how UTAD was born. Because UTAD was founded by a group of companies around technology that couldn't find the right profiles to work with them. So these companies, they started, well, they have been working more than 25 years in games and animation. And as you may imagine, this kind of content, they need to have this mix of profiles. So you need the technologies, the one that make it work, like the programmers, let's say, and then you need the people that make it beautiful and they think, how is it going to work? So they decided to create the university because they couldn't find, they talked to different universities in Spain in order to have these programs adapted, but they couldn't find it. So they said, okay, let's go and do it ourselves. So what they did is they created a methodology where students really are in touch with industry, because we are part of the industry. So 85% of our teachers or faculty are active professionals. That means that these kind of professionals ask the university to have the same software and hardware that they use in their companies. Of course, we have to work through projects, through real projects that the companies define, so students, they are able to develop. And what we do is we mix the profiles, because we do have these profiles that I've been talking about before. We have engineers, we have artists, we have designers. So they all work together in order to develop a project, because a company, when they hire you, they won't ask you just for a certification. They will say, okay, what are you able to do? So you must show something that you're able to do. And if you're a programmer, they will probably, in the interview, they will make you do something in the interview. It's not just an interview just looking at your curriculum. They will ask you to program something or to give a solution for something. And as I said, these study programs are designed to answer the market needs. So what we have at the campus is, well, fully equipped campus. As I said, like latest hardware and software. We have communities, because what we try to do is engage the students to talk with different professionals and other colleagues in different communities. So we have a data community, a cybersecurity community, or a computing graphic community also, and VR and augmented reality laboratory in order for the students to develop their projects. We cover all the study levels. We have vocational training, undergraduate programs and graduate programs. And So in software engineering, we have a program. There's a 4-year program where you the first 2 years are common. I will show you later, and the last 2 years you can do these pathways: data, cybersecurity, on game development, or graphic computing. But as I said, we have also animation in 2D, 3D, VFX, and game art, and interactive and game design. These are the programs that are taught in English. The software engineering will start in English in 2021. So it will be for, not this course, but the next one. And then digital design and the double degree in software engineering mathematics. So regarding the software engineering, this is like the most demanded professionals in the world. We don't have any problem trying to connect these people with industry, and companies really ask for them. It has been designed in line with the European Association for Computer Machinery and the Institute for Electrical and Electronic Engineers. So it has a high international projection. And as I said, it starts in English in 21-22. So what we do, as we are really close to the industry, we have industry committees like these kind of companies that I'm showing in the screen. And as I said, it's a 4-year program where the 2 first years are common for the students, and then the last 2 years you can do a major in cybersecurity, or in graphic computing, immersive system and games, or in data engineering. We do have a lot of research projects, like we are very strong in virtual reality and augmented reality, and we work with different partners. Companies, we have a very important line of work in the health. So we work with hospitals here in Madrid, and we also work with some art and some museums. So we do kind of very interesting stuff with virtual reality. And this is some of the companies where our students are already working. Well, regarding animation, I'm going to go fast because I know this is one for the engineering, but I just wanted to show you a little bit. It's also a 4-year program where you can do these 3 majors, and we work with a lot of partners. We have students working, for example, in Mercostin or Ubisoft. For these kind of projects, you need engineers, artists, and designers. So here we have a lot of engineers too working in Ubisoft, Cartoon Saloon, or Spy Studio. I don't know if you've seen Klaus, this last movie, or in Analogic in NPC, or Double Negative. A lot of students working there. Then the interactive pro design game also, it's a very important, the game industry is growing fast, and these kind of products that you can develop, all kind for sanitary health, or for content, or for you can develop things for the bank, or or even for military use. We've been a very awarded university in the last years, winning a lot of awards around games, animation, and engineering, even the cyber computing competition, European cyber security competition. This is where the students are working, but I wanted to get here what kind of services we offer the students. So, well, you have different facilities. We have a virtual campus, language learning assistant, a secretary, transportation service to the campus, because you can get to the campus by bus, but public transportation. But we also have one bus from the university, of course, library, lockers, a cafeteria, sport facilities, and then we have the career service office, where we offer the students the opportunity, the internships opportunity, or even a job when they are alumni, and of course the international relations. So regarding the career development service, we have more than 608 agreements with different companies in order to offer what I said, internships and career orientation. And we have a big community of alumni, and we organize different kinds of events, like for example this one, the company day, where what we do is we bring the companies to the university in order to show them the students' projects. They have interviews, and we have a job fair. So last year we have more than 400 participants, and it was huge. And we had an international presence, like we have companies from Spain, Ireland, France, Portugal, or Germany. Regarding international mobility, well, I know this has been a little bit difficult this year because of the coronavirus crisis, but we are signing each year more and more agreements with different universities all around the world, not just in Europe through the Erasmus program, but we also have international agreements with other universities, outside of Europe, as you might see here. Regarding international employability, well, we've been teaching students just for 9 years now. We are very young, and still we have a lot of students working all around the world, as you can see here in Europe or in America, Oceania. So to sum up, just the reasons to come to UTAD is a high specialization, because as I said, we are focused on the digital industry. We are not going to teach, laws or economics or something like that. We are focused on the digital industry. We are highly technically equipped. We have a lot of faculty that are active professionals, small classes, because the classes are up to 30 students. That's the only way the teachers can follow up what the students are doing and the projects they are working on. And then, well, we've been the most awarded university in Spain. Of course, they are official European official degrees. Okay. And then you have the specialization in the study plan, as I said, data, cybersecurity, or graphic computing. And of course, it's located in Madrid. So let me show you just, I don't know if I will have a good connection, but I try to show you a little video with some pictures so you can see how it looks like to be at UTAD. So I hope with that you can imagine a little bit how life in the campus is. And then living in Madrid, of course, it's one of the most beautiful and culturally rich cities in Europe. And it's close to everything in Spain, okay? Because you have, 3 hours away, you have the beach, or you have the mountains, and you have a lot of offers, to go to the cinema, theaters, or whatever you would like to. So regarding the tuitions, this is the tuitions for the different programs. And I put a little bit what other costs a student could have, like housing, between 450 or 1,300, depends on if you go to the apartment or not. Sorry, Abby? Okay, and I'm just finishing. So this will be the admission process that Study Metro can let you know if you are interested.